Hi YouTube, it's Lynn. I wanted to come and give an update regarding my nutritionist appointment that I had yesterday. But before I go into detail about that, I just want to say thank you to my new subscribers, or newer subscribers. All of you are new to me as I just started posting videos to YouTube. So I just want to say thank you again. Don't want to make this long, so I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. I had two appointments actually yesterday. The first was with the medical doctor. The second was with the nutritionist. Every time I go to see the nutritionist, I have to see the medical doctor, and that's the way it's set up with the center that I go to. The first visit, both visits went very well, but the visit with the doctor was really, really good. No expectations as of now, but I'm sure most of that will come from the nutritionist, and they'll monitor my weight and whatnot. He asked me some very, not tough questions, but questions that I really had to be real with, and that's all I could be. But overall, it was a really good visit, so I'm thankful for that. The second part of the visit was to see the nutritionist, and just I'm so grateful that there's so much information that I could get prior to the visit on YouTube and DST and OH or wherever I decided to do my research and get research from, because it was a wealth of information, and I'm glad that she gave me most of the stuff that was just confirming to what I already knew. And I did learn something yesterday. I don't ever want to come away from something and not learn. So it was pretty good as well. She gave me a couple of handouts and a couple of suggestions, and I'll just go over them with you. Every week I'll get a form like this. It looks pretty much like a discharge form from the hospital if you've ever been admitted or an emergency room or whatever. And this one just says lifestyle action plan, and it tells me what I need to do on a weekly basis: exercise 3 times a week, watch my sodium intake of 7% or less on the label, 7% or less. Total fat has to be 5 grams or less. My sugar has to be 10 grams or less. Excuse me. My nutritional goals are several. I won't go over them, but the main thing is bringing my journal in every week. Weight loss goals. It says 1 to 2 pounds a week, but they're not holding. That's not shown, and it's not mean something I'm being held to. But as long as I am decreasing each time I go, I think that's going to be fine. She gave me a list of food high in protein. Let me see that. And each item per whatever serving, like 3 ounces, a half a cup or whatever, will just indicate to me the number of grams of protein in that item. So I think that's going to be very helpful to me. And I know you can find that information on the internet, which is really good as well. She also gave me another form, and the top of it says success. You can see it. Success depends on you, which it truly does. And basically, it's just some points that will start someone who is pre-op like me, which I'm considering because I'm going through the 6 month thing, to begin to put into action now. About eating slowly, more slowly, taking your time while you're eating, chewing your food to a more pasty consistency, learning not to drink 30 minutes prior or 30 an hour after you eat, just things like that, that if we change our mind about it, the mindset about it now, it will become easier when it's more difficult to do it. Now I think it's more difficult because it's hard. It's something that we have to unlearn the behavior that was learned previously, so this is going to help. The bottom of this says, I'll just read it to you. Remember, the way that you eat is just as important as what you eat. Lifetime success is dependent on behavior changes in food and regular scheduled physical activity. And that's so true. Lifetime success. Yeah, I like that. She gave me a couple of other handouts. I won't go over them, but they were one is for basically what you can choose. A few restaurants in here if you're going to eat out at those restaurants. And basically these are fast foods. A couple of these I don't even have in my area. They're like a Jack in the Box. Not in my area. And a Carl Jr. Not my area. She also gave me a website because you need some different ideas when you want to have lunch or dinner. So what this was, I went to the site, and it's really pictorial ideas of the lunches that you can have. It's like 100. I don't even want to get to tell you a story about how many is on that page, but you can check it out for yourself. It's easylunchboxes.smugmug.com, and that's smugmug.com. And I'll put the link below so you can go to it and check it out yourself. It's really interesting how some of the creations that they made. I think that's about it. I want to say one more thing, the last thing. Today I got a little queasy. I don't know if you can see vanilla bean tours of the nectar. I bought this at the vitamin shop over the weekend, I think, and I was feeling kind of woozy when I came home, and I hadn't taken anything out to cook yet, so on that I made this, and it's really tasty. This one has 23 grams of protein. I have ordered the 13 sample pack of it from Centrax, and I should be getting that by the end of the week, and I'll probably do a video for those as well. That's all for now. I'll be back next week. Yes, I'll be back next week because that's when I'll have my second nutritionist appointment. I didn't tell you that earlier. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Thanks for watching. Please rate, please comment, or leave your questions below. And also, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And thank you again for joining me on this ride to excellent living. Be blessed.